welcome to day 18 of PODMAS for the Autism Mommy podcast. This is your girl, Steffi Kiss. Before we get into today's episode, I just wanted to remind you, as always, to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. Rate 5 stars because what? That's right. This is a 5-star podcast. You are a 5-star bitch. I'm a 5-star bitch. It's just 5 stars all around. Secondly, make sure that you leave a review. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how you're liking PODMAS. If there's any topics you would like me to discuss. And if there's any guests you would like me to have on, let me know in the review section below. Third, wherever you are listening to this episode, whether it be Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart, wherever, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you never miss an episode and you get notified when new episodes drop. New full episodes will be starting on Monday, December 27th. So you want to make sure that you are up to date and that you are notified when that happens. Lastly, make sure you follow me on Instagram. You want to keep up with my day-to-day. You want to see how Ethan is annoyed with me. You want to hear me sing the brush, 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 brush. Brush, 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 brush. If you don't know, then you're out of the loop. If you don't know the brush, brush, brush song, then you are out of the loop. You need to join me on Instagram so you can check that out for sure. So for today's episode, because Christmas is literally around the corner, and I really feel like everybody's gift is still at the gift store, I wanted to talk about gift giving. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like this year has been hard to think about giving gifts. I'm not sure if it's because this is the first year I don't have a steady paycheck or if my outlook on Christmas is just changing, but the thought of giving and receiving gifts is a little daunting. I will never forget Ethan's first Christmas. Me and his dad went ham. Okay, we went crazy, as most parents with new children tend to do. He wasn't even 6 months old, and we dropped a bag on toys, clothes, sneakers, the whole 9 yards. But as the years went on, we noticed Ethan didn't really play with toys, so the amount of gifts dwindled down to maybe a new iPad, tablet, or electronic device. Now that Ethan is 12 years old and spoiled, he owns 2 iPads, an iPhone, 2 Fire tablets, a laptop, and a smart TV. So it's getting more and more difficult to figure out what in the world to buy this kid. Thinking about what to get him got me thinking about the most memorable gifts I received growing up. And to be honest, I think my sister would be able to co-sign this. Our most memorable gift opening experience was the first year we moved back to the Bronx after my parents separated. It was a rough year for my mom financially, and with 2 girls, one being a teenager, moi, and my little sister who was a preteen, I know she had to have been stressed as fuck. But when we sat down to open gifts that year, it was so heartwarming. This was the year she started buying us underwear for Christmas, which we have gotten every single year since then. And it is a tradition. If I don't see a Victoria's Secret bag underneath the Christmas tree, I'm going to be tight. I don't care how old I am. My mom better be buying me panties every year. Also that year, she bought us socks and bootleg CDs. Now, she got me the Hot 97 mixtape. I don't remember which volume it was, but if you're a New Yorker, then you know what I'm talking about. Everyone had these bootleg Hot 97 mixtape CDs. She also got me Stillmatic by Nas, which I will never forget because it stayed in my CD player. And I have a vivid memory of my mom sweeping to Got Yourself a Gun. Hilarious. Thinking about this experience and how that is the most memorable Christmas morning still puts a smile on my face. So that, mixed with the fact that Ethan doesn't have a Christmas list or even like toys, kind of reminded me of the value of experiences over physical gifts. After years of getting him electronics, starting with around his 5th Christmas, I would buy Ethan some toys that he can use to learn, like puzzles or arts and crafts, and of course his favorite random DVDs. But his big gift would always be some sort of trip, vacation, or experience. I've taken Ethan to Cabo, the Bahamas, Disney World. He's gone to Broadway shows like the Blue Man Group, Aladdin, The Lion King, Spider-Man, and the Bubble Show in NYC. Quite a few times, actually. I even gifted him swim lessons because I knew how much he would enjoy it. But I know the quality time that we've spent doing these things, he can remember from pictures and videos, will ultimately rank as more important than the iPad he has gotten used to his entire life. So I just want to let you know, if you're feeling a little down, if you're feeling a little uninspired on what to get your children, don't let society tell you what they deem appropriate for Christmas gifts. After the pandemic, some are having difficult times financially and can't afford the newest PlayStation or cool gray Jordans. It's okay to not gift your child the most expensive gifts you can find, especially if you know, like me, it will probably just be looked over because your kid just isn't that interested. While Christmas has turned into the season of giving, remember that doesn't always mean that it has to be material items. Give your time, your love, your creativity. Tap into your child's interests, maybe a class to hone into their abilities, to give them the confidence of doing something that they are good at. Teach your kids that the holidays are about more than just flexing, because I promise you, they will always remember the experiences you gave them over the trends of the year. This can be a rough time of year, and sometimes it's hard getting into the holiday spirit. But remember, time is something you can't ever get back. Hug your little ones and provide a positive environment, and I bet they'll never forget it. And if no one has told you today, I'm going to. Bitch, you're doing a good job.
Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job.